All right. Thinking about that new OnePlus 13, huh? Wondering if it's really worth ditching that OnePlus 12 for.
That's the question, isn't it?
Well, you are in the right place because we've got this deep dive ready to go.
Yep, breaking it all down.
And there's some interesting things to think about.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So the article we're looking at compares the OnePlus 13 to the 12 side by side, and we're going to break down all the differences to see if the new phone a must-have or just kind of like a little step up.
Yeah, just like a half step.
Yeah, exactly. Incremental.
Yeah, so first impressions, looking at this new phone.
Well, one of the first things that jumps out at me is the design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going with those flat sides.
Yeah, that's kind of a trend right now, isn't it? Like all the phones are going to that iPhone-style flat edge.
It is. And, the 12 had the curved edges.
Yeah, more rounded.
Yeah, so this could be a big thing for people who want a better grip,
Yeah, makes sense.
Like the iPhone 14 series, those flat edges.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice grip.
It does make a difference, yeah, for sure. But it might not be as comfy for some people, especially if you use your phone for a long time.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of digs into your hand a little bit if you're holding it for like an hour.
Exactly.
I wonder about cases too, like with those flat sides.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Like if you like those big bulky cases,
Yeah.
For drop protection.
Right. Will they even fit? Right.
Yeah. Will it be as good? We'll have to see. But hey, we know it'll be tough overall. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That IP69 rating, that's pretty serious.
That's no joke. That's like top of the line.
Yeah, so the 12 was IP68.
Right.
So this means it's even more dust and water resistant.
Like you could take it swimming in a dust storm.
Right, exactly. I mean, most people probably aren't doing that.
Probably not.
But it's good to know you could.
Right? Yeah, peace of mind,
Especially if you're clumsy like me and spill things all the time.
Exactly, or if you live in a really dusty place.
Right, exactly.
There you go.
Okay, let's move on to the display itself.
Okay, yeah.
So it looks like it's getting a brightness boost.
Yes, up to 800 nits.
Ooh, nice.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, especially if you're outside a lot.
Yeah, trying to read your phone on a sunny day.
Exactly, or if you like to, watch videos or something outside.
Right.
And this is interesting. It's got a 2160 hertz PWM refresh rate.
Yes.
No, I don't know a lot about that. So
yeah.
Break that down for me. What is so special about that?
Okay, so PWM stands for pulse width modulation.
Okay.
And it's how they control the brightness of the display.
Okay.
It's by rapidly turning the backlight on and off. And so a higher frequency, like this 2160 hertz, it means that flickering is happening really fast.
So fast you can't even see it.
Yeah, you don't really notice it.
Yeah.
And some people, they are sensitive to those lower PWM frequencies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they can get eye fatigue, especially after using their phone for a long time.
I can see that.
Yeah, so this is a big upgrade for those people.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the guts of this thing.
Okay, the good stuff.
Yeah, the article mentions a big performance upgrade.
Yes, big time.
With this Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset.
That's right, the top of the line.
Okay, so for the average person who doesn't, geek out about chipsets.
Right.
What does this mean for them?
Basically, everything's going to be faster and smoother.
Okay.
We're talking a 40% boost.
Wow.
In both CPU and GPU performance.
Compared to?
To the OnePlus 12's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3.
Got it.
Yeah, so that means smoother multitasking, when you're switching between apps. Apps will launch super fast.
Okay.
And a big improvement for gaming.
Nice. I was going to say gamers are going to be happy about this.
Definitely.
Imagine editing 4K video on your phone with no lag.
Exactly.
Or playing those crazy graphics-intensive games.
At max settings.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse.
All right, so you're playing games, you're editing videos, you got to capture all that, right?
Of course, documentation is important.
Yes, so tell me about this camera system.
Yeah, so the camera's getting a nice upgrade too.
Nice.
We've got a triple 50MP camera setup.
Okay, I like where this is going.
And the star of the show is the periscope telephoto lens.
Okay, well, hold on, back up a second. What's so special about this periscope lens?
Yeah, it's more than just a fancy name.
Okay, good.
It's all about how the lens is designed. So it uses prisms to bend the light.
Okay.
So you get a longer focal length. But it still fits inside a slim phone.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, and that gives you true optical zoom.
So no more like grainy digital zoom when you try to zoom in.
Exactly. It'll be much clearer and more detailed.
That's awesome. I hate when you zoom in and it just gets all blurry.
The worst.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got this powerful processor, awesome new camera features.
Yep.
All that needs a battery that can keep up.
Absolutely.
What's the battery situation?
So OnePlus has really bumped up the battery size this time.
Okay, good, because that's always a concern, right?
Yeah, it's 6,000 milliro.
Whoa.
Compared to 5,400 in the 12.
So that's a pretty big jump.
It is, and you should definitely notice a difference in how long it lasts.
Okay, that's impressive. But what about charging speed? Did they improve those too?
Well, that's where it's a little less exciting.
Oh, no.
It's still 100W wired and 50W wireless.
So the same as the 12?
Yeah, those are still super fast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But some people might be hoping for like 150W or something crazy.
Yeah, they wanted to charge in like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess the question is, would you rather have the extra hour of battery life or shave off a couple minutes of charging time?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, what's more important?
Hmm.
All right, before we wrap up, I wanted to ask about this ultrasonic under-display fingerprint sensor.
Oh, yeah.
What is that all about?
It's a cool little upgrade.
Okay.
Ultrasonic sensors are generally better than optical ones.
Okay, how so?
Well, they're more accurate and more secure.
Uh,
They use sound waves to map your fingerprint.
really?
Yeah, so it works even if your fingers are a little wet or dirty.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and they're usually faster at recognizing your print.
So you unlock your phone quicker.
Yeah.
All right, so let's sum this all up.
Okay.
OnePlus 13. It's looking pretty good, right?
It is.
It's got that performance boost thanks to the new chip,
Right.
a fancy new camera system with that periscope lens,
Yeah.
and a battery that'll hopefully last you all day long.
At least.
But there are a couple of things to consider, right?
Yeah.
That flat-sided design.
It might not be for everyone.
Yeah, some people might not like it.
Right.
And the charging speeds, while still really fast,
Yeah.
it's not a big upgrade from the 12.
Right.
So it really comes down to you and what you prioritize.
Exactly.
If you want the best performance, the best camera, a battery that lasts forever,
Then, yeah, the 13 seems like a good upgrade.
but if you're happy with how your 12 looks and the charging speeds,
You might want to wait and see what comes next.
yeah, maybe there'll be something even better down the road.
Right. Exactly.
That's the thing about tech. It's always changing.
It never stops.
And I think it's important to figure out what really matters to you.
For sure.
Like, what features do you actually use?
Yeah.
And that'll help you decide if an upgrade is worth it or not.
Exactly. Good advice.
All right, well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive on the OnePlus 13.
Yeah, this was fun.
Always a pleasure to break down the latest tech with you.
Likewise.
And to everyone listening, we hope this helps you make an informed decision about your next smartphone.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.